Welcome everybody back to the channel. So, I've been away. I have started uploading again. If you haven't seen, definitely go check those videos out, especially my most recent one where I ranked my top 15 favorite Bandais in my collection. Today we have a box for everybody. As you can see in the title, you already know what it is, and well, I know what it is, so I'm just gonna say it. It's the new X Plus GMK Baragon and Mothra set. I've been so excited to get this thing, I'm very excited to open this bad boy up and see what is inside. Probably should have brought a hairdryer now that I think about it. Oh well, we'll get to it when we get to it, It's probably gonna be a longer one. There's a lot to do. I got an unboxing. I want to show off the figure to you all. Really give an in-depth, and then at some point in the video there will be a ad for my other channel. Definitely go check out my other channel. I'm sitting here struggling to open this thing up. We'll talk about my channel for a second. So, if you haven't seen my recent videos, I created a new channel. It is called Backyard Wrestling, where I am in my backyard getting beat up on the weekly. So make sure to go check that out for sure. I'm sure you all will enjoy it. If you are into wrestling, then I'm sure you will enjoy it. Let's get this. Oh, and I'm already loving it. We got a colored box, everybody. No more of those trashy, I shouldn't say trashy, but those just very bland black and white boxes. We've got color, everyone. So, right off the bat, very cool box. Super hyped for this figure. See, a box can get you excited for a figure, If you look at the box and it's just that bland. Like, I feel like I get more excited whenever I get an X Plus box and it has a color on it, which I have a lot of content coming out here real soon about X Pluses. So if you're into X Pluses, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn those notification bell on, because I have a lot of content on X Pluses coming very, very soon over the next month. If you saw my short, I got my poster color Destroyer, which that one I did not unbox with you all. I could not wait for that one. But, waited for you all for this. And, oh my goodness. Let's just clean this up real quick. And we'll get it back in the hole. I'm not supposed to do it. I'm not gonna make a joke. So, let's go. Just slice through all the tape. For any of you collectors, you all know how obnoxious all layers and layers of tape gets, but it's well worth it. Okay. Kind of interesting packaging. I almost threw my figures on the floor. They're like wrapped together, so be cautious of that whenever you try to take the Baragon out, and your Mothra might go flying out. Oh my gosh. Wow. Just wow. These things are incredible. Okay. Put that aside for now. Clean this up later. Give me my stand. There we go. Should not have been that hard to get out. One second, please. There we go. Okay. Trash can. Pop this out. What? Now that my life is together, let's pop this bad boy in. Let's get this Mothra on the stand before anything happens to her. There we go. I was like, that's not enough. Boom. Wow. Just wow. First impressions, I mean, you know, it's not as big as my Mothra 92, but this Mothra looks freaking fantastic, and this being my very first Baragon, like, X Plus, I love it. Definitely a great place to start for anybody that doesn't have a Baragon or a Mothra. They both look fantastic. I can't wait to get these guys up in my GMK section on my custom shelf, as you can see right here. And yeah, just honestly, just wow. Like, I'm amazed by it. Honestly, I do think I prefer the Baragon over the Mothra. This Baragon looks incredible. I guess the Mothra, I mean, it's nothing crazy special compared to like the 92, because that 92 X Plus is just like one of the best X Pluses in my opinion. Just wow, like this thing, they're both so nice. So yeah, we're gonna go transition over, and we're gonna do some close-up pictures and videos of these guys for you, and really show off the figure, and then I will let you know my final thoughts after that. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this close-ups. Let's just start getting into talking about the figure. Let's start with the Baragon. So, Baragon, let's talk about what I love first. I love the paint job and the sculpt. The sculpt on this guy is like one of my favorite sculpts I've like ever seen for the GMK Baragon. It scales really well with the Godzilla. Honestly scales pretty well to the Yuji Sakai X Plus Godzilla 2001. He maybe could have been a little smaller to scale better, but I mean, you also don't want him to be too small, so I understand that. But like the sculpt and the paint job is fantastic. The really only complaints I have is the seam lines on its legs, and they're very noticeable. Like they didn't even try really to hide them. I feel like, I mean, it's just so like noticeable, the seam lines there. Which I mean, like I said, it's not a big issue at all. I love this figure. It's not me. This is me nitpicking for all of you, in my review of the figure. So, great figure. Like, don't take that as it's a bad figure at all, because it's not. It's fantastic. I absolutely love this thing. And moving on to the Mothra. I do think this is slightly worse than Baragon. It has just a clear stand, which I do, you know, I kind of always, like, anytime that I get a flying monster with a clear stand, kind of takes points away from me, just because I know they can do it. Like, stand that has like actual stuff on it. Like 92 has the Mothra egg and Mothra symbol on it. And so the stand's kind of disappointing, but other than that, no really major complaints. I really like the paint job on this Mothra. I mean, yeah, it's not supposed to be movie accurate from what I can understand, because if that's what you're going for, this is not it. This paint job is not accurate to the film. I would say Baragon's is pretty much there, but Mothra's is not. They've got a much darker, like, fluff on, or fur on her than in the film. It's much like a brighter white, and here you got like a darkish tan. So in that aspect, there's like a dark tan over this entire figure. So in like that aspect, it's not very movie accurate. But other than that, like the sculpt is movie accurate. It looks great. But yeah, maybe go with the original release of these figures if you're looking for movie accuracy and wanting to pay the extra money for that. But like I said, that's just me just nitpicking. I love these things. I have no interest in getting the original set because I have this one, and I think it looks really cool. So yeah, that's my takes on the figure. I want to now compare these guys to some other X Pluses in my collection in terms of height, how they scale to each other. But real quick, I just want to show off my other channel. So if you're interested in wrestling, stick around, check out this quick little ad, and if you're not, that's fine. Just skip ahead and go to the comparison of the figures. But if you are interested, please check it out. Support me on my other channel. We're trying to grow our backyard wrestling channel, and we put a lot of work into it. You know, I spend hours working on editing and booking and things like that, and planning things out for that channel. So that's kind of where I've been on this, like, why I haven't been here for this channel. I'm sorry. I just wanted to explore other things, and wrestling is something that I'm also very passionate about. So yeah, if you're going to support me, definitely go check out my other channel and watch this quick little ad, and I will be back once it's over. So first, I wanted to compare the two Mothras that I have. I have the 92 Mothra, which I think this is technically 25 centimeter as well. It's not. Don't let them lie to you. This thing is very much like 30 centimeters. And yeah, you can tell quite the difference here. Though this is actually probably more accurate to the movies due to the Heisei era monsters being significantly larger. I don't know for sure off the top of my head how they would scale, but this actually might be pretty accurate. So maybe I'm wrong. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, all my 25 centimeter Heisei eras are larger than everything else. So I guess in that aspect, they actually kept the consistency there. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the texture on this guy is better than my Mothra. This Mothra is very, like, textureless almost, whereas this one has a lot of texture in its wings. This one is definitely more movie accurate to what you see in the 92 film than this in GMK. But yeah, I mean, both are very great representations. Obviously, I prefer the stand. The stand was a complaint I had about this one. I really like when figures get stands like this. So that's unfortunate. But other than that, both of them look fantastic. I'm so happy that I have a second X Plus Mothra in my collection now. I'm sure it won't be the last because I really like Mothra. I know, guys, there's only, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, only 5 more days until I will be in the G-Fest dealer room, and I'm looking to get a 64 Mothra Imago X Plus. So I could very well be coming back with a third along with this, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, if any of you are going to G-Fest, I know I've mentioned this before, come say hi, you know. If you watch the channel, definitely please come say hi. Like, that'd be awesome to meet even just one of you. That'd make my day. So, and I'd gladly sit there and just talk to you. I mean, I'm not some big content creator. I have a very small channel base, so I will gladly hang out with you and just talk. So, yeah, moving on. I get so sidetracked. I'm sorry. Moving on now with my Yuji Sakai GMK Godzilla. We'll slide him in right here. The tail, dude. Okay, that works. So yeah, we'll put these three all next to each other. As you can see, they scale pretty well together. This looks freaking amazing, these three all together like this. I love GMK. It's my favorite Godzilla movie. If you've watched my, well, a lot of videos, I talk about how GMK is my favorite video. I feel like in almost every, or favorite movie in almost every single video. I don't know how that happens, but it just keeps happening. The GMK is always brought up. So I'm so happy to have the Mothra and Baragon. I unfortunately did not pick up the new release of the Ghidorah. I didn't like the color scheme on the Ghidorah. It wasn't movie accurate, kind of like this Mothra, but I like how this Mothra looks more than how the Ghidorah did. The Ghidorah looks weird, so I'm going to be getting the original Ghidorah, maybe at this G-Fest if I'm lucky. But yeah, these all scale very nicely together. The Mothra and Godzilla especially, I think, look fantastic next to each other. Mothra, you know, was significantly smaller than Godzilla in the film, so this looks freaking amazing. Even just looking from the back and then looking at it the front on my camera, I'm like, oh, like, I can't wait to pose these guys on my shelf. So yeah, I think that's all I've got for you today. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I rambled on a lot, but I hope that you were able to get a good look at these figures and kind of understand the scaling. And I can help you out if you're maybe on, like, teetering on the choice of buying it or not. I 100% recommend these guys if you're an X Plus collector. I love them so much. And yeah, I have a lot of content coming out real soon. I want to get a review for, I guess you can't really see it, but for that poster color Destroy up there. And maybe some reviews of other X Pluses in my collection that I've never reviewed before. So yeah. And then obviously, real quick, just obviously there's going to be a lot of content for G-Fest related, so look out for that if you're interested in that. But yeah, thank you all for listening to me ramble. And if you checked out my channel, my Backyard Wrestling channel, thank you. That means a lot. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and if you are a fan of X Plus, then I'm definitely a channel you want to keep watching, so hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!